Ever catch yourself like stuck in traffic, see some amazing car, just like cruise by, like a super sleek sports car. And you think, man, if I had that car.
Totally.
Well, get ready to shift gears, everyone, because today's deep dive is all about that feeling, that connection between what we buy and, honestly, the admiration we're craving.
I like this already.
We're diving deep into a piece by Morgan Housel. Really got me thinking about this whole idea of wealth, those flashy status symbols, and what we think they say about us,
Yeah, for sure.
So Housel, he kicks things off with the story. He's working as a valet.
Okay.
And he's surrounded by these incredible cars, right? Ferraris, Lamborghinis, the works. But here's the thing. He barely even noticed the drivers.
Real.
It was all about the cars. Like, they completely stole the show. And it got me thinking, like, how often do we do that? We fixate on the possession, not the person. Have you ever found yourself in that kind of situation?
All the time. I think it speaks to something, well, kind of fundamental about human nature,
Yeah.
That desire for recognition, to be seen as, I don't know, important or worthy of respect.
Yeah, totally. We all crave that validation, right?
We do. And often it's like we turn to material possessions to try to fill that void.
It's true. Like, oh, if I just had that, then.
Exactly. Like, that's the magic solution.
And Housel, he actually touches on this in a letter he wrote to his son, which I thought was pretty powerful.
What do you say?
He's basically like, look, you might think that buying a fancy car or getting a huge house is going to magically bring you happiness, but deep down, what you're really searching for is the respect and regard that you think comes with those things.
Which brings up this fascinating paradox, right? Because chasing possessions as a means to get that admiration, it can actually backfire. It can make us less likely to actually earn it.
How so?
Well, think about it. People get so caught up in the envy, the thing itself, they forget to look beyond that, to see the person.
They see the car, but not the driver.
Exactly. That's a hollow victory,
It makes you wonder, are we buying these things for ourselves? Or are we just collecting props for some kind of performance we're putting on?
Oh, I like that. Props for a performance.
Right. Like, imagine someone goes out and buys a Ferrari. They've poured their heart and soul into it, and they're thinking, this is it. This is going to impress everyone. But in reality, most people are probably just thinking, oh, cool Ferrari. I wish I had one.
Right. Nobody's stopping to think, wow, what a driven, accomplished individual that person must be to have achieved this.
It's funny how that works, right?
It really is. And this whole dynamic, it goes way beyond just cars. We see it with those massive houses, expensive jewelry, designer clothes, the latest gadgets.
Oh, yeah.
It all comes back to the why behind our desires. Are we buying these things for ourselves, for our own genuine enjoyment and fulfillment? Or are we trying to project some image to impress others?
And I think it's important to point out, Housel isn't saying give up on success or never buy nice things. It's more about being honest with ourselves, you know?
Absolutely.
Recognizing that potential disconnect. Thinking something will automatically earn us respect when, in reality,
it might not have that effect at all. Because true respect, genuine admiration, those usually come from the qualities you can't buy. Humility, kindness, empathy. Those are the things that truly resonate and leave a lasting impact.
It's like, I was thinking about the valet story again, and what really stuck with me was that he said, the people driving those expensive cars, they weren't the ones he remembered.
Fascinating. Who did he remember?
It was the ones who treated him with kindness and respect. It didn't matter what they drove. It was those small acts of genuine human connection that made a real impression.
So true.
So I think that's something for all of us to keep in mind next time we find ourselves, admiring someone's possessions, whatever it might be, a car, a house, that new phone everyone's talking about. Ask yourself, am I admiring them? Or just the idea of what those things represent?
Such a powerful question to end on.
Right. Food for thought.
Definitely.
Well, on that note,
until next time.
Thanks for tuning in to Becoming a Millionaire in 5 years. Remember, every small step you take today brings you closer to your millionaire goals. If you found value in today's video, please give us a thumbs up and share it with someone who's also ready to change their financial future. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Together, let's turn those dreams into reality. See you next time.